Good morning from London. I just woke up a little while ago and my Dexcom sensor failed. It's okay, it's been on my arm for 3 weeks. So I thought, since I've gotten a ton of questions about how I managed to put my Dexcom sensor on the back of my arm by myself, I would videotape it this morning. Hopefully, hopefully it goes okay. I haven't had any problems in the past 3 years, but you never know. So the first thing I have to do, obviously, is take off my sensor, clean it. It's fine. It's ready to go. Get a new thing out. So this is what it looks like for those of you who don't know about Dexcom. So the sensor goes in with a needle, and then you retract the needle, and the sensor stays right under your skin. It doesn't hurt. It's really easy. So this is all ready to go. Then the next thing I have to do is cut my tegaderms. People ask me how I'm able to keep my Dexcom on for 3 weeks at a time. It's a combination of tegaderms and rock tape. So I get these tegaderms. These are the perfect size. These are the 4" by 4 3/4 inch. And then what I do is I just cut this, and then 2 strips in the middle. So I get pieces like this. And then with the rock tape, I used to use KT tape, which is fine, but rock tape is stickier, so it stays on longer, and they have tons of colors. They even have like a British flag rock tape. So you cut about this much rock tape, okay? So you can see that's almost like, and a good rule of thumb is I just use my old sensor, if just to measure it, or people cut like these in advance. I don't. I just kind of eyeball it, and then you just bend it, and you cut it a little piece out, and then you make sure it fits. So I know it's gonna fit. It doesn't have to be perfect, because remember, you're putting the tegaderm down before you put the rock tape down. So okay, so get your sensor, make sure your arm is clean. I've been doing this on my arms forever, so I know kind of where I have to do it. You want to make sure you're not getting like right here if you have a tricep, in your tricep area if you work out a lot, because that can kind of hurt. So it's all ready to go. I just put my arm on something, and then I go like, can you see? Okay. I stick it. Takes a second. Make sure it's stuck. 1, 2, 3. And then I pull it. And then I kind of just go like this. And I let that thing fall, which is fine because it's going in the trash anyways. And then I just put this on. And we all know how this goes. This little thing just snaps in there. You don't need to see it. You can feel it. And then I hear it click, and this thing just twists right off. Bam. That's how easy it is. So now I take these things. This is a little bit trickier because they're really, really sticky. So I've found the best method for this is to peel it halfway and then just stick it a little bit, and as you pull the thing, you just stick it down. Like I said, it's obviously a little bit easier when somebody's helping you, like my husband, but this happened after he left for work. So that means we have to do it ourselves, which is not a big deal. Although I highly suggest asking people for help, because I've never seen somebody get so much gratification of taping my arm. It never fails. As soon as somebody helps me tape my arm, they say, that is the best tape job ever. Isn't that amazing? And then I always answer, yes, it's the best tape job ever. You did amazing. It's really funny. I don't understand why everyone's so proud of it, but it's pretty hilarious. So if someone's having a bad day, ask them to tape your arm, and they'll walk away feeling like $1 million. This one's a little bit harder, because obviously it's on the inside of my arm. One of the things you gotta make sure about is I try to just tape on the white, because if you see, there's this little plastic edge here. What I've noticed over the years is that when you tape on, when the tape actually hits that part, and you take a shower, sometimes it can like shrink, make it tighter, and that just sucks that plastic edge on the other side into your skin a little bit, which definitely causes irritation, whether you have sensitive skin or not. Plus, this is on your arm, so there's not a whole lot of fat and body weight around it, so you just really want to make sure that it's in a comfortable spot. I used to sleep on my side, but I don't really anymore. I sleep on my back, so it doesn't really bother me. Okay, so the four corners, like I said, if my husband was here, it'd be looking a lot better. So the four corners are pretty much done. And then this is my real trick. So this long piece is really important. And the key to this piece is this. This Dexcom is pretty strong right now. But the way I always mess it up is I hit it this way or this way or this way when I'm taking off my clothes, or if I turn a corner too sharply, or that kind of thing. So, or somebody hits me on the tube accidentally and bumps into my arm, and I don't really want to burn a sensor. So what I do is I take it, and you, just like we did before, you start on one edge on the top, and then you peel it down till you get to the other side. And that definitely is easier with a person, but what that now does is this is a very rudimentary taping, you guys. Obviously, it's much easier to tape it, but so what that does is now it's not moving. Like that stabilizes the whole thing. And then finally, what you have left is your rock tape. You don't have to have pink, but I just had black for 3 weeks, so I wanted something girly. The trick with rock tape, and this stuff isn't cheap, but it lasts forever. It comes in a roll. I get mine on Amazon. You can get yours at any pharmacy, really. I even can get it here at the pharmacy in London. I didn't know this, but rock tape is activated by heat. So you don't just cut it and stick it on. After you cut it, I always put it pink side or fabric side down, and I usually put on my pants, and you just rub it for a couple minutes. Or on the carpet, gets it nice and hot. And then what you do is, this stuff is also sticky, so, and it stretches. So that's why the cut doesn't have to be perfect, because it's going to stretch. So basically I just start at the top, make sure, and that's why I don't like unpeeling the whole thing, see, because then I can I have a better control over where it's going to go. And always does that. Only when I'm doing it. When my husband does it, it's nice and straight. Okay, it's not perfect. There's a little crease under here, but that's okay. If I look really hard, oh, it's fine. It's totally fine. So, there you go. I did it. Like I said, it's not perfect. This piece could have been a little shorter, but and it's done. So now I just start my sensor and it's good to go. The chances of this staying like this for 3 weeks is very slim. The reason I am allowed to wear it for 3 weeks is because after about, I don't know, if I go and run 30 miles this week, I'm going to be really sweaty. I'm going to have taken a lot of showers, hopefully. And over time, it's just not going to be as strong. So what we do is we just start peeling. And maybe that's why it's so much easier for me to wear it for so longer, because when I peel it, the white fabric underneath that was originally sticky pretty much stays dry the whole time. So there is no extra added irritation. The wetness is going to come to the rock tape and it's going to come to the other stuff. So we peel it off. Normally I just lay on the couch, or I give it, a little while, let my body cool down after a run, after I've taken a shower, and then we just retape it. We probably retape it twice. Maybe 3 times if it's like a vacation and I'm in the pool a lot. And then that allows me to keep my Dexcom sensors going for a longer period of time, because it's hard for me to get them in London. They don't just mail them to me over here. So anyways, I hope this was helpful. You don't have to be super flexible. You just have to turn your arm and do it. So I hope it was helpful to you guys, and have a great day.